This is a Storm Team 12 weather alert.
And we have new information on two deadly accidents yesterday. Crews have now identified Shirley Starr of Kansas City and Arlene Harris of Canada as the two people who died at the scene of this accident. 5 others were hurt on the Kansas Turnpike. The second wreck happened along the Sedgwick-Harvey County line near 125th and 111th. Deputies say a car with 3 people inside crashed into a field. 2 teenage boys died. The woman who was driving went to the hospital with serious injuries. The Harvey County Sheriff's Office says weather and speed both played a role in that crash. And emergency crews in Salina responded to 24 calls in 12 hours yesterday, many of them weather related. Salina Fire posted these pictures to their Facebook page. They're asking people to stay inside if they can and to be safe if they do have to leave their home. And the city of Wichita has a map that shows Wichita roads have been salted and which ones have not. It uses GPS units so you can follow the city's salt truck in real time. We've posted a link to that website on our website at kwch.com. And you can also show us what it looks like outside of your front door. We've been getting storm photos from viewers all day. Just post your photos on our Facebook page or email them to news@kwch.com. You can also check out a gallery of those pictures on our website at kwch.com. And a neurosurgeon confirms Wichita State men's basketball player Anton Grady does not have any spinal cord injury. That's great news. We first told you about that condition update last night. There were concerns Grady suffered a spinal cord injury when he collided with an opposing player at the Shocker game Friday afternoon. It was actually a spinal concussion, and the school said today his condition is improving. Grady will go to physical therapy over the next few days. And the Winfield Goodwill is back open after employees found a live grenade in one of the donation boxes. A spokesperson with the company tells me those working last night did follow company procedure, evacuating the store and calling police. The Wichita Bomb Squad did get a look at that grenade. They determined that it was live with explosive material inside. Officers removed the grenade and took it to be detonated. The spokesperson says since the company doesn't track donations, there isn't a way to find out who actually dropped it off. They say it is a good reminder that Goodwill does not accept any ammunition or firearms. New at 6, a woman outside her house this morning when someone punched her in the face and stole her car. It happened so fast the victim couldn't give police any description for the suspect. The woman had minor injuries. Officers are still looking for her 2016 gold color Hyundai Elantra. Also in Wichita, a police dog helped catch a robber. A 19-year-old threatened 2 men yesterday afternoon with a gun, then stole $500 worth of stuff from them. When police found the suspect, he ran away. However, a police dog did track him down and find his weapon.
He's just shooting indiscriminately through the walls, and that's how we got hit.
Police in Colorado are mourning a fellow officer. Garrett Swayze was gunned down yesterday in an attack at a Planned Parenthood clinic in Colorado Springs. Officers paid tribute to Swayze with a police procession early this morning. He was one of 6 officers shot. The other 5 were treated at a local hospital. 2 civilians were also killed in that shooting. 4 others were wounded. Witnesses described the suspect as having a stone-cold face.
He was aiming at me. And I just hit the gas, and he started shooting, and I was looking at his face, and then the shots came through the glass, and then I started bleeding.
And the gunman pictured there is 57-year-old Robert Louis Deere. He's in custody as investigators trying to determine a motive. A pro-choice group held a rally in Union Square last night for the shooting victims. NYPD and Suffolk County Police stepped up patrols around local Planned Parenthoods today. Planned Parenthood released a statement saying the Colorado shootings location will be closed. Its other 28 regional health centers are still open. And that scary video there shows plainclothes police officers firing back at attackers who shot and killed a prominent lawyer. It happened at a news conference in Turkey today. Tahir Elchi was facing charges as making terrorist propaganda, supporting Turkey's Kurdish rebels. He was making a statement when bullets started flying. A police officer was also killed during that attack. Several reporters were hurt. And the military in Paris is stepping up security by making rounds outside the Louvre. This comes days before France prepares to host the UN climate change conference. Meanwhile, 2,000 rallies around the world voiced concerns surrounding those climate change talks. People in New Zealand planned 35 events in towns and cities across the country. Thousands of people turned out to demonstrate.
I'm here because I really want our government to take climate change seriously and put in serious measures to reduce our emissions.
No major governments around the world are legislating anywhere near enough to do something.
We're with quite a large group of health professionals, so doctors, nurses, all sorts of health professionals that are just really concerned about climate change, which is really a threat to the foundations of health.
And some protesters say they want the climate conference to be postponed in light of terrorist attacks in Paris. And people in London are protesting David Cameron's proposal for the UK to join the coalition, launching airstrikes on ISIS targets in Syria. They call themselves the Stop the War Coalition. A date has not been set for the vote on the Prime Minister's proposal. Local business owners are thankful for a national trend. Devin Fassbinder talks to 3 generations working right here in Wichita next.